Hello everyone, welcome to my online classroom, and today in this video we are going to see the class 8 Civics chapter 1, the Indian Constitution notes. So let's start from the meaning of Constitution, that what is the actual meaning of Constitution. So it is the body of fundamental principles or established precedents according to which a state or other organization is acknowledged to be governed, and we can see the composition of something as well as a set of rules and regulations. Why does a country needs a constitution? So here some reasons are be given that why we want a constitution, because there are several purposes which is to be served by the constitution. Now it is all the black highlighted lines are the main reasons that why a constitution is needed in any country. It is be mentioned here. Let's move to the comparison of democracy with other forms of government. If we are going to compare, so then we are going to understand that actually what is the importance of democracy in our life. So here it is one story is given related to Nepal, that how this country, first of all, it was a monarchy country, and how this country turned into a democratic country. That story is given. So as you can see, all the lines are here mentioned. How they were getting their fundamental rights, and even in our constitution, how we are getting our fundamental rights without any discrimination. Just like it is be given discrimination against on grounds of religion, race, caste, gender, and place of birth. The right to equality, it is also a very important fundamental right which is be guaranteed by the Indian Constitution. For the minorities also, some rights are be given. So there is no any issue is not going to be created or raised in terms of majority and minority. Here inter-community domination is be given as well as intra-community domination. So what does it mean? That this can refer to one community dominating another, that is inter-community domination, or if the members of one community dominating others within the same community, that is intra-community domination. Third significant reason why we need a constitution is to save us from ourselves. Next, move to the ideals of the constitution or key features of the Indian constitution. So there are many key features of the Indian constitution which is borrowed from the different countries' provision. When at the time of drafting our Indian constitution, different key features have been included. So that is also be given. Like first of all, we have federalism. It means more than one level of government in the country, like central government, state government, and the local government, which is also known as the Panchayati Raj. Raj is the third tier of government. First it is the central, second is the state government. So how they all were working for our country. Next it is parliamentary form of government. It is the second key feature of the Indian constitution. Here how the parliamentary form of government is working. So universal adult suffrage it is be given, which is also known as right to vote. Separation of powers, how the power is be separated, it is not be centralized, because many of the times it is be observed when power is be concentrated in only one hand or someone, so of course they will misuse their power. So that's why the power is going to be divided or separated. Fundamental rights is the next key feature, and it is main aim they wanted to ensure that a set of written rights would guard against the misuse of state power in independent India. Next, the constitution thus guarantees the rights of individuals against the state as well as against other individuals. Dr. Ambedkar has said about these fundamental rights, their object is twofold. First is objective is that every citizen must be in a position to claim those rights, and secondly, these rights must be binding upon every authority that has got the power to make laws. Next, move to the part of these fundamental rights. The Constitution also has a section called the Active Principles of State Policy. The fundamental rights, if you are going to see in the Indian Constitution, so it includes right to equality. So all the important things which we have to prepare under this heading, it is be given here. Next, it is right to freedom. Third, we have total 6 types of rights we have in the fundamental rights. Third, we have right against exploitation. Next, we have right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights. And last one is the right to constitutional remedies, which is also said by the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar as the heart and soul of the Constitution. Next, it is secularism. So what is the meaning of secularism? That the state, the India is not favor or against of any religion. The person, those who live here, they whatever religion they want or practice or follow, they can do. Government is not going to be interfere in the religion, in the religious matters of the citizens. So this is the given here. Next, some important terms are be given here. That because from this also one more question is be coming in exam. So I hope all the things have been clear here. So thank you everyone, and please like, share and subscribe this channel for more updates.